Chapter 914. Huge growth in attainment level. Translator, Atlas Studios. Editor, Atlas Studios. I will help you. After Fang Yuan untied his wind-knot grass, he went to the child closest to him. Hey, rascal. You still want to help others? Sure, but you, the beastman leader, snickered. Before he finished his words, he was interrupted by Fang Yuan. I know if I can't save them, I will not leave. You can eat me. Fang Yuan waved his hand, speaking casually. Go. The beastman leader choked up on his words. He could not say anything else. The surrounding children looked at Fang Yuan with hopeful and admiring gazes, as if they were looking at a hero. Lad, if you can save them all, I will step down as the leader. The beastman leader smiled sinisterly. But soon he could not smile anymore. Fang Yuan did not follow the script. He used Unravel Dream continuously at an incredible pace. All of the captured children were saved one after another. If he were to untie the wind-knot grass through his own efforts, he would not even be able to save himself. But after using Unravel Dream, the difficulty fell immensely. To make a comparison, this was like playing mahjong, where everyone else was drawing random tiles, while Fang Yuan was changing the tiles to whatever he wanted. From everyone else's perspective, this sort of cheating behavior looked like Fang Yuan moving his fingers rapidly, no matter which wind-knot grass he held. After turning it a few times over, it would be untied rapidly, until the seed was taken out from its centermost position. So simple. Simply too easy. This was the power of the Dream Path killer move, Unravel Dream. The children's eyes were shining with tears. They looked at Fang Yuan as their gazes was filled with unparalleled gratitude and adoration. The beastmen opened their mouths wide. They were dumbfounded, unable to believe this. I saved them all. I succeeded. Fang Yuan spoke calmly at the beastman leader. A moment later, the children understand the situation and erupted into a deafening cheer. Some were sobbing out of joy. Some were jumping around excitedly. The beastman leader was speechless. He stared at Fang Yuan with bloodshot eyes. The surrounding beastmen were growling or baring their fangs. They were tempted to strike. Fang Yuan was not afraid that the beastmen would go back on their words. In most cases, these tribal beliefs were extremely strict. Due to the culture and traditions of the tribe, they had to obey it. Of course, nothing was certain. In reality, there was the possibility that the Beastman tribe would go back on their words. But here, it was special. It was a dream realm. This was not reality. Indeed, like Fang Yuan had expected, the Beastmen were furious and discontent, but they could only watch the food that was in front of them leave. Passing through the dark forest, Fang Yuan led the group of children away from the Beastman tribe. They got far away from the bonfire. The children gathered around Fang Yuan. They walked together as they fell into silence. In the darkness, a speck of light expanded, until light filled his vision. Fang Yuan's soul returned to his body. He opened his eyes. Taking a look, Fang Yuan showed a surprised expression. He turned to the manifested dream realm behind him. He was filled with questions. How can this be? I have already saved all the children. I did this to the limits. How can I still be thrown out of the dream realm and not enter the second scene? Fang Yuan frowned deeply. Don't tell me, my guess was wrong? Untying the wind-knot grass and saving the children is not the correct method to pass the first scene? What clues did I neglect? Fang Yuan thought intensely. He worked his mind to its limits. Explorations of dream realms were difficult. Even if Fang Yuan had his previous life's memories and was at the forefront of this generation. But when exploring the dream realm, he had no confidence in succeeding. Every dream realm was unique. The method to explore dream realms varied each time. It was hard to accumulate helpful experiences. Fang Yuan could only guess right now and try every idea he had. He could only persevere and not get frustrated to have a chance of passing the dream realm. Of course, in Fang Yuan's previous life, there were many instances where people explored dream realms and failed to make any progress for decades. Fang Yuan felt his head hurting. He had little confidence in his new guesses. In that case, I should go elsewhere and subdue the hidden essence turtle. Fang Yuan had run into a barrier in this dream realm. He would not stubbornly stay in place. Even though Star Constellation Immortal Venerable's dream realm was his main objective, he still definitely was going to obtain the dragonfish, hidden essence turtle, and the desolate plant. Changing his train of thought, Fang Yuan left this place, heading to another location. 2 hours later, Jin Huang's pale face regained a bit of her rosiness. She opened her eyes. In her clear eyes, brilliance radiated. Guts goo is truly helpful towards the healing and recovery of souls. It takes effect so quickly. She was joyful. Seeing that she was safe, the other 4 Spirit Affinity House goo masters heaved sighs of relief. They were here as bodyguards. If anything happened to Jin Huang, they would not have a good time when they returned to the sect. Jin Huang saw the desolate beast sharkfin wolf that Fang Yuan left behind. Her gaze focused as she asked the goo masters around her. After hearing that during her healing period, no other goo masters had gotten close, she relaxed slightly. Finally, she inspected her body and confirmed that she had healed completely. She stood up and faced the dream realm again. Earlier, I used Dream Wings Immortal Goo, and it displayed great capabilities while I was obtaining a boost in my refinement path attainment level. But this time I am facing an immortal venerable's dream realm. The difficulty is worlds apart. I cannot commit my earlier mistake again. Eh? Why does the dream realm look slightly smaller? Jin Huang's gaze concentrated. She showed a suspicious look. Once the dream realm was successfully explored, it would vanish. Even though Fang Yuan did not succeed, he had gained quite a harvest. His wisdom path attainment level rose. As the saying goes, where there are gains, there are losses. Fang Yuan gained something. The dream realm naturally lost something. It showed on the surface as the dream realm's size shrinking. It did shrink. How did this happen? Jin Huang confirmed it repeatedly and felt more suspicious. Is this immortal venerable dream realm special? It will shrink as time passes? Jin Huang did not suspect anything else. In this era, people's understanding towards dream realms was still at a primitive and ignorant level. Furthermore, in Jin Huang's heart, she believed that her unique dream wings, immortal goo, provided superiority and advantages to her in Dream Path. Although she was suspicious, she could not verify anything. Eventually, she shook her head. Ignoring the sense of suspicion inside her, she entered the dream realm again. Just as Jin Huang entered the dream realm, Fang Yuan went to the location of the hidden essence turtle in accordance with Feng Yang's information. This wisdom path desolate beast was huge. It was like a mound. At this moment, the hidden essence turtle's 4 limbs and head were hidden in its shell. Its body was covered and hidden under rocks. Fang Yuan laughed lightly. He swooped down like an eagle ferociously. Boom, boom, boom. Intense explosions occurred, causing thunderous sounds. Fang Yuan and the hidden essence turtle fought, and at once rocks flew, smoke was rising up. The hidden essence turtle tried to resist at first, but it had no immortal goo and was only a desolate beast, not an ancient desolate beast. How could it be the match of Fang Yuan, who had rank 7 battle strength? After several rounds, the hidden essence turtle could only hide inside its shell and take a beating. This turtle shell is really thick. Fang Yuan attacked against the hidden essence turtle and felt a little surprised momentarily. He laughed in a helpless tone. He did not exert his full strength. In fact, he rarely used his immortal goo. He had used Myriad's self-giant hand in many situations already. It would be best if he did not expose it. Who knew if other sects had preparations involving some investigative immortal goo? Fang Yuan needed to conceal his strength as much as possible. Thus, after the hidden essence turtle hid itself, Fang Yuan did not rush. He split his focus onto 2 tasks at once. He made the battle grand and loud while savoring his gains from the dream realm. As he thought over it, he had countless inspirations that emerged in him. It was like a door had been opened in front of him. He could see the view outside of the house. This feeling was incredible, amazing. Fang Yuan was drowning in euphoria. Earlier, my wisdom path attainment level was extremely ordinary after all. I only started my wisdom path cultivation recently, but now my wisdom path attainment level has reached quasi-master level. Star constellation Immortal Venerable's dream realm is simply incredible. Such progress, if it was according to normal cultivation, would take him decades of accumulation. Even though the dream realm was dangerous, each time he succeeded, he would have great gains. It was truly a great leap forward. Fang Yuan saved a lot of time. Why is there such thunderous noise? Fang Yuan was fighting intensely with the hidden essence turtle. Groups of Gu masters were drawn over to investigate the situation. Fang Yuan? How can he be so strong? No wonder the elders in the sect told us to avoid this monster Fang Yuan. He is simply cheating. This is so unfair to us. How can we compete with this monster? Eventually, Fang Yuan spent a day and a night to subdue the hidden essence turtle and send it into his immortal aperture. During this period, many Gu masters were drawn over, but after doing some investigations, they retreated in fear. 36 failure. Jin Huang opened her eyes in fatigue. Ever since she was heavily injured, she had become careful. Unfortunately, she did not have Unravel Dream and had never interacted with Wind Not Grass previously. She failed a total of 36 times, not even untying it correctly once. Being able to survive in the dream was the most basic requirement for successfully exploring a dream realm. Failing to untie the Wind Not Grass meant she could not survive. The explorations failed. Thus, each time Jin Huang explored the dream realm, the injuries to her soul after failing far surpassed that of Fang Yuan. She had to spend a lot of time to rest and recover. Thus, after 2 days and 1 night, she only explored it 36 times. The Immortal Venerable's dream realm is so tough. I have dream wings. Immortal Gu, but it is still so difficult for me, not to mention others. Jin Huang looked at the dream realm in front of her with a bitter expression. She was filled with dejection and frustration. Right now, as long as she thought about the appearance of the Wind Not Grass, this proud young genius would feel like vomiting. At this moment, Fang Yuan secretly got close to the dream realm. He had already captured the hidden essence turtle and nethergrass. He was going to put his remaining time into the Immortal Venerable's dream realm. After going through some intense deductions, Fang Yuan had a new idea. Just as Jin Huang was anguished and dejected, Fang Yuan smiled confidently as he secretly entered the dream realm again.